Hey y'all, this is JR, one half of the R&B representative. Shout out to my sister Natalie Elise. And this is the 17th episode of JR's Motown Life. Now, the song that I will be discussing this episode is Marvin Gaye and Tammi Terrell, Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Oh, it's such a classic song. Well, this song was released on April the 20th, 1967. It peaked at number 3 on the R&B charts and it peaked at number 19 on the Hot 100. This song was written by the great Ashford and Simpson and it was produced by Javi Fuqua and Johnny Bristol. Now, this is actually the first duet done by Marvin Gaye and Tammi Terrell. Ashford and Simpson wrote this song before they even got to Motown. When they wrote it, they just knew that this was a hit. Like it felt like one when they wrote it. So they actually let Dusty Springfield hear it, and Dusty Springfield loved it. She did not want to give it. She was like, "Yo, I want this record," and they was like, "No, no, 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 no. We know this is gonna get us into where they want to go, and they wanted to go to Motown, right?" So back then, when they used to have writers' conventions and things like that, uh, uh, Eddie Holland and Brian Holland from the legendary Holla Doja Holland. They went around to find some writers and things like that, and they heard about Ashford and Simpson. And when they heard about them, they brought them to Motown. You know what I mean? And that song, "Ain't No Mountain High Enough," it got to Javi Fuqua and it got to Johnny Bristol, and they were like, "We're gonna cut this on Marvin Gaye and Tammi Terrell." Now, Tammy, when they first started to record it, she was kind of a little intimidated a little bit and she was nervous because she didn't rehearse her lyrics at all. So this is the song that Marvin and Tammy had to actually do their vocals separate. Like Marvin did his and then they did theirs with Tammy and then they added Marvin's to it. And after that, I mean, the hits just started. They became the duet kings and queens for real. That's what I call them for real, for real. But yo, this song is like one of the top songs. When you talk about Motown, this is one of the maybe top 20 songs that you have to name when you're talking about Motown. You know what I mean? Such a great song. But yo, this song has so many covers. It's like 63 over 63 covers have been done with this record. But y'all, I think everybody knows the classic cover of this song was from Diana in 1970. And actually, Ashford and Simpson actually produced her version. You know what I mean? And another fun fact, Barry Gordy did not believe in Ashford and Simpson at first. And there's a song that they did that I'm going to talk about on JR's Motown Life later that finally convinced him that they were great songwriters. But they did the Diana Ross version in 1970, which made the song go to number 1 on the R&B charts, and it went to number 1 on the pop charts. In 74, Van McCoy did a disco version of it. In 1981, Ashford and Simpson did their own version of the song. In 1988, Howard Hewitt and Stacey Lattisaw, they did their cover of it in 1988, and in 2003, Michael McDonald did his version. Now, there's so many other versions done. There were so many people that sampled this record, but there's nothing like the original record from Marvin Gaye and Tammi Terrell. So hopefully you guys learned a little bit about the song, and hopefully y'all go and blast it right quick. Y'all can sing any version you want, but make sure y'all play the Marvin and Tammi version for real. So hopefully I will see y'all next week, and this is it for JR's Motown Life. See y'all next week. Peace.